Om Shri Sai Ram, offering my most humble and loving salutations at the lotus feet of our beloved Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba. This week actually is very auspicious. On one hand, this is the starting of the divine birthday celebrations, and it is also beginning of Diwali. And today India is celebrating it with new vigor with the commencement of the beautiful and adorable temple of Rama. And today, on this beautiful, auspicious occasion, I have the privilege to bring you another episode of his story through the eyes of his boys. So let us start with our prayer. And I'll request all of you to please join me in. O Lord, take my love and let it flow in fullness of devotion to Thee. O Lord, take my hands and let them work incessantly for Thee. O Lord, take my soul and let it be merged in one with Thee. O Lord, take my mind and thoughts and let them be in tune with Thee. O Lord, take my everything and let me be an instrument to work for Thee. Today, I have a brother of mine who is known around the world for his music, for his bhajans, one who has been blessed to create so many bhajans, being an instrument of Bhagwan. He has given us the blessing of many bhajans which are adored, sung by so many of people around the world, and devotees know him very well. So I would like to start off this offering by sharing a bhajan from him and then continue the journey. So let us enjoy this beautiful bhajan by brother TV Hariharan.
Anandamaya Bhagavan He Premamaya Bhagavan Anandamaya Bhagavan He Premamaya Bhagavan O Bhagavan Sai Bhagavan O Bhagavan Sai Bhagavan He Satya Sai Bhagavan He Karuna Nidhe Prabhu Sai Nath He Karuna Nidhe Prabhu Sai Nath Kripa Nidhe Deenon ke pran Kripa Nidhe Deenon ke pran Le lo mujhe Prabhu शरण लगा लो ले लो मुझे प्रभु शरण लगा लो, मुझे दया करो भगवान, मुझे कृपा करो भगवान, आनंदमय भगवान, हे प्रेममय भगवान।
This is bhajan by our brother T.V. Hariharan. I'm sure many of us have heard him. He has been traveling around the world singing the glory of our Bhagwan. And today I have the pleasure of having brother Hariharan on this program. Unfortunately, there is a slight glitch in his side. I think some internet fluctuation happened and his line got disconnected right at this moment. But let me share little introduction about him, and I'm trying to reconnect with him. And brother Hariharan actually started his journey with Bhagwan when he was in teens, and his parents got attracted towards Bhagwan, which I would like him to narrate the story. In 1979, he came to Bhagwan and joined as a student. It was a time when new hostel was not there. College was just coming up in Prashantinilayam. The university had just started there, and he was the first in the first batch who stayed in the old hostel, as we call it, East Prashanti. And there his journey started with Bhagwan. And then from there he went on to study till 1982. He did his graduation. He was not so keen on studies, and Bhagwan sent him to Ahmedabad with another brother, Ariv, for technical training. And the technical training was supposed to be happening for some 3 years, but they couldn't bear the separation of Bhagwan, and they made some excuses and came back to Swami in almost 3 to 4 months. And with that compressed training, what they had got, Bhagwan started a technical center in Prashantinilayam. And then later on, he gave them work even in press. Then, as destiny would have it, Brother Hariharan went on to do some work, and he wanted to study more because of the other commitment of family. And he went and did his information technology course. So he wanted to be an IT engineer, and he did that. He worked for few years, and as Bhagwan would will it, one day he just left everything and came back, because his calling was always Swami and singing the glory of the Lord. And ever since that time, Brother Hariharan has been traveling around the world, enthralling devotees, singing the glory of the Lord, and spending all his life in creating new bhajans and being the recipient of Bhagwan's love and affection, and sharing this joy with all of us. So today I have the pleasure of having Brother Hariharan. Let me welcome him. Sai Ram, Brother Hari.
Sai Ram, Happy New.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
thank you me.
It's a pleasure to have you, Bhaiya. And
Thank you.
I hope your internet has solved the problem.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
We just heard a very beautiful bhajan of yours, Anandamaya Bhagavan.
Oh, Sai
And
Ram.
yes, and it's a pleasure now to hear from you. So, as I always do, as a formality, is my standard question to everybody. I would
Yeah.
like to start this evening, which is Bhagwan's birthday week I call. We are all in his glory and in his memories. So, I would like you to start off by telling us how did this journey, the beautiful introduction of Bhagwan, happen in your life?
Yeah, it was way back in 1975. First time I had Bhagwan Darshan, but it was 1978, which marked Swami attracted me to him by bringing me to Bangalore. And I joined as a Sevadal, and 79 I could, serve Swami as a Sevadal in Vrindavan canteen, and it was work, work, work. Swami says work is worship. So it was from morning 3 to night 12 used to be the work. And that
Beautiful.
is how I could come to Swami little closer in the form of service. But before that,
You are from a very small village, right? What was the name of the village?
yeah, Tirunelveli.
Where
Yeah,
is it?
I am from a village called Tirunelveli. I was brought up by my grandmother, a cousin of Swami Shivananda Saraswati. And at this time, I would like to first offer my pranams to Swami and to my grandfather, grandmother, my parents, and every Sai devotee who are here with me today. And a special, special gratitude to Swami and Abhi for bringing me, though I am minutes late, but Swami's timing. It's not my timing, it is Swami's timing I could come. Yeah, before that, how I came to Swami. First, my mother, she used to, just go on the streets. That time she heard a bhajan which was similar to film song. She was attracted to that music and she took all of us to that place where famous Kuppan uncle, whom Swami used to bless every time with his padam. So that blessing, so much miracles used to happen in that house. My mother took all of us. From that time, no looking back because the bhajans were so attractive. Always Swami has attracted 90% of the people through bhajans. Then comes everything. So that is how we were not Sai devotees. But 1962 onwards, we had photograph in the village. But this bhajan attracted everyone. Later, I could become a Sevada. And that's how my journey started from
Journey
bhajan.
started. Eh? So
Yeah,
when you came for Sevadal, before that, did you ever visit Puttaparthi or Bangalore?
no. Yeah, Bangalore 1975. So people are saying they are going for Sai Baba darshan. I told no, Sai Baba, we have a small photograph along with Rama, Krishna, all the gods. So when photograph is there, so we don't think that the person is there. So that was the village imagination of a person like me. When people told they are going to Satya Sai Baba, I told, where are you going? Satya Sai Baba. So my brothers told, we are going to see Swami. I told, we have photograph at home. No, he's here in Whitefield. And first time in 1975, when I entered Vrindavan campus, so much of miracle. One thing, bhajans was happening. I was outside the compound and no microphone system. Singers were very melodious and soft singers, but the bhajan could be heard outside whole Vrindavan campus. So I entered, I was looking for microphone system in front of the singers. No microphone system at all. How can we hear that outside? And that is called radio Sai broadcast started then without any microphone also. We could hear the bhajan outside. That was beautiful. I will take little time, Abi, if you give permission.
Sure,
I want
sure.
permission. Yeah. What
Yes,
happened
yes,
was,
yes.
when we go there, the singers, they were not having, big harmonium players or big tabla players, no microphone system, and, they are singing, and Swami is coming. And I was imagining Swami as a 6-footer, 6.2, well built, and all those things, my imagination.
Because
But
you
when
had
I,
that Shivananda's
what's
image
that?
there, no? Swami Shivananda was a well-built personality.
Correct. So my imagination was totally shaken. And when I saw this Satyasai form coming slowly, waving the hand, adjusting the hair, catching the rope with left hand, the way he was coming, the very first darshan. I don't know anything about Swami, but the very darshan, Swami just pulled me totally inside him because the smile, mandahasa, and the diction and the eyes with lots of love and karuna, and the way he looked, because we always look for vibhuti and rudraksha and all those things. And here it is totally different, very stylish. And so much of beautiful smell, the the light perfumery smell, and that aura around him. He, though in physically he was looking different, but we could see that Vamana taking Trivikrama avatar straight away. This is something even today I cannot understand. I don't want to understand because it is enough that he came and stole our, by taking 3 steps like Vamana, he stole our Jagrat, Swapna, Shushupti Sthiti with 3 steps, and then he totally enchanted all of us. Not Hariharan, not Abhimanyu. All of us, we are mad. We have only one madness, that is this Bhagavan Shri Satya Sai Baba. And that was the first darshan. So after I went back to village again, 78, I came, joined as Sevada. I had great opportunity during summer course that, I could serve in canteen. Swami used to tell, Sevadal should have smiling face. Sevadal should always say Sai Ram, Sai Ram. If you put upma, say Sai Ram and smile and serve. Like that, you have to do that. And every day, I used to do that, hundreds of devotees will come. When I put, I'll smile and say Sai Ram. And in canteen, everyone loved me. And I used to serve like that. And I saw the students morning and evening when they go white and white, faces so peaceful, so full of tejas. And when they go my evening time after discourse, Swami will tell the students to sing. I want to tell this point, then I will take your question. What happened? These students who look, yes, this is little what I will come to this. These students who are, going in the line, putting their head down and the way they walk. But the moment they go to the stage, and when Swami is making them sing, that time I didn't know the name of these people. Some fellow looking like northeast region people, some tall, handsome people, some humble, simple with dhoti, with ear stud, one part. I was so attracted to all of them. So when they sang, it was Amritam flowing, Amritam totally. It was immortal nectar. Then I started asking, who are these people? They told, that is Sonam here also. This is Kote, this is Hira, this is Rupaksham Koti, this is Rupakshama. Her top class and bhajan. I shed tears, even in crowd control. I shed tears and I stand there, Swami, 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 your students are so fantastic. Why don't you make me also your student so that I can join them? I don't know to
But did
sing,
you have this
but
musical inclination before also, Bhaiya?
pardon me?
Did you have this musical inclination from the beginning?
Yeah, I was a pure Carnatic violinist and totally classical however. I never listened to much of Sai Bhajans because
So you
people
had
will
you
show.
had learned Carnatic classical music?
Yes, for 1.5 years I heard. I have learnt it. But what happened was my mind was attracted only to Carnatic. So bhajans are not my field at all. That is what is the transformation which we will discuss. But this I want to share that these people, the way they said, I had this desire to join. I went straight to college. There was one Mr. Amarnath. I told, sir, I want to join your college. He told, what did you do? I told, I did my 11th standard and 1 year PUC. He told, you're only 10th standard and 2 year PUC. I told, sir, 10 plus 2 is 12, 11 plus 1 is 12. So please give some of the certificate. My mathematics. Then he told no. Then I was crying, I left. But I was listening, I soaked myself in that bhajan every day. So when I served people, or dosa, or sambar, or chutney, my internet, Swami gave me admission. Swami gave me seat. Admission is a big word. My English is very bad then and now also. So I was saying to Swami, Swami, please give me a seat. Please give me a seat. Thank God. Swami didn't put a chair and asked me to sit there. So my prayer was that.
Did you have a
Swami,
chance to interact with Swami in that time, summer course time?
yes, my prayer, Swami should come near me and say me, at least say one word to me. This is my desire. And towards the middle of summer course, suddenly one day Swami came to canteen and all of us were thrilled, though there were more than 20, 30 sevadars. All of us were thrilled, but had the opportunity to walk behind Swami. Little as a young boy, we don't know, we should keep distance and walk and all those things. And it was quite easier then. So I walked behind him, few more sevadals. Then Swami turned and he told, Manchika Sevalu Chestunnam. You are doing good service. Swami is so happy. Like that Swami told.
Beautiful.
Ah,
So that was your first. That was the first conversation Bhagwan had with you, huh?
first Mahamantra I received from Swami. That was the first one.
Very good, very good. What was the first bhajan which you composed?
Yeah, but then what I composed you played just now, Anandamaya Bhagavan. You know what happened? I belong to Malleshwaram Samiti in Bangalore, and they were very good singers. That time I was a violinist. I don't sing, okay, little bit. I can hear, I can make out. But that day, in our house, after the bhajan, people don't go after bhajan. They all sit, they all talk about Swami. In that one, Mr. K.G. Kumar and one Mr. Venkatesh, one of our student Lakshman, excellent singer, his elder brother, They were humming a Hindi movie song. I am from village, I don't know much of Hindi except Sai Bhajan Hindi I know. Daya Karo, Kripa Karo, Anandamaya, all this type of Hindi I know. Nothing more than that I know. So, what happened when they sang that tune? I didn't even know it is a film song. Later I came to know. To be frank with you, I have not heard the original film song for more than 35 years of my life after I composed Anandamaya Bhagavan. I have only heard the tune through these people, my friend K.G. Kumar and Venkat. When they were coming, I am getting the wording Anandamaya Bhagavan because Swami is Anandamaya. Prayamaya Bhagavan is full of love. Oh Bhagavan, Sai Bhagavan, Hey Satya Sai Bhagavan. So addressing Hey Satya Sai Bhagavan. So what is Hey Karuna Nidhe? Because my intention after some summer course that I should join Swami's college. So my intention was there. But my prayer, Swami, somehow take me close to you. For that, Hey Kripani, Hey Karunidhe, Prabhu Saina, Kripani, Dino Ke Pran, easy. Then I used one word, Lelo Mujhe Prabhu Sharananga. Take me, keep me at your lotus feet. I think this bhajan was prelude to my joining Swami's
Coming to
college.
Bhagwan.
Swami heard the prayer and took me to his lotus feet and kept me keeping all of us near him. I think this has got that power, that bhajan. It is not just a tune, it is not just the word, it is that whole thing when it comes. It is our Antaratma. It is not Hariharan. It is all the devotees, Antaratma put together. It comes through one human
Anandamaya.
heart as a bhajan.
So Anandamaya was your first bhajan which came out.
First,
Huh?
yes.
Wonderful. So when you became a student in Prati, tell us about that era, that experience of your hostel life with Bhagwan.
Yeah. Joining Swami's college was my aim, but I knew that I don't have option. There is no other college, gents college except Vrindavan. But my prayer never stopped because finally the Swami who has to take us to his fold, not anything or anybody or no other power. This is my faith. I continue with my prayer. Last day of summer course, Swami was finishing his divine discourse. I was ready for crowd control. So all the sevadals have to catch hand to hand so that when Swami's car goes, no devotee should rush in front of the car. So when discourse is going to finish Aarti, then after that you have to, control the crowd. So, but that time Swami announced, for all the parents and students, means for those who are aspiring to be students, Swami is going to give one happy news. Swami is going to open a college in Prashanti Nilayam. That's all. That though we don't know Telugu, I am sure whole world understands Swami's Telugu. We may not know Telugu, but when Swami talks, we understand everything. So what happened? Immediately, I left my hand. Swami, thank you, Swami. Like that, I was crying. Seva was like, hey, catch the hand. I said, where Sharanagati? Swami, now I got admission. Now I'm a student. I'm going to play in front of you, sing in front of everything.
So just by hearing your announcement of opening of the school, you got excited. I know it is such an exciting thing. But when you became a student, how was Prashanti Nilayam? Because we have heard from other brothers also
Yeah,
that you started in old hostel, which is East Prashanti. So
yeah.
tell us about that. How was
I,
Bhagwan during those times?
I thought I will talk about my first step in Puttaparthi and how Swami called me and then how Swami gave admission, then college.
Sure,
If you
sure,
need time, I'll do
sure,
it in a
sure.
short way. The moment one Thursday I got a telegram, how I applied was plain ruled paper. In that I wrote with pen, dear principal, I want to have a seat in your esteemed college. Please give me a seat. And you won't believe it.
You wrote a letter to the principal.
Principal.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah. Then after that, I'm getting telegram on a Thursday that come for interview. Another 2 days. That is today I'm getting telegram. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow. So my brother told, because there is no transport, go tonight, catch a train. It's a long experience. To cut it short, I got a train, entered Prashant Nilayam. Left side there was Sai Ganesh said, went and put till gate, and all of us will be given 6x4 space. What is required for us? And we have to register our name and looking for my father who should come. Evening darshan time, my father was in Madras. He has to come praying, Swami, please bring him, please bring him. And by that time, my father came. We
So
all
you
put
came from
everything ready.
Bangalore. Your father came from Madras.
I am from Bangalore,
Yeah. So you came from Bangalore. Father came from Madras, and you
Madras.
both had to meet in Puttaparthi.
Yes. And
Excellent.
yeah, we had the last row near parapet wall. Not first row, second row, third, last row. So we said that anyhow, Swami's darshan. We didn't expect Swami will see us, Swami will talk. Nothing. See, we all go to have Swami's darshan. If we see Swami, it is enough. So we sat last. But then Swami slowly came out, moved to ladies' side, gents' side. He was floating. Then he came in front of gents. He did his finger like this. And first row fellow got up, second row fellow got up, third row fellow. Swami went on like that. And finally, last row, behind us fall. Then I got up. Don't come. Then we, oh my God, one side, excitement, Swami has called for interview. Me and my father, another side, Swami will tell all the trade secret, what is in our heart. We are not that pavitram, that Swami is going to talk everything good. So in the heart prayer was, Swami, please tell that to my father that I am a good boy, I am an excellent boy. All these prayers with that we, and to cut short, when we how Swami opens the door, allows you inside, then he latches the door, first to make you sit, and after that he sits, then he inquires about your welfare. Unbelievable. Suppose, I don't think we have that type of that humility, that hospitality, that love, that selfless thing, that won't be there. Especially somebody comes first pen, first we'll ask, who are you? We have to tell him silently. Because we want to know whether he's dangerous or he's okay. But Swami here, he calls you inside, makes you very convenient. And no, immediately he saw my father. My father was in the hospital for 6 months with serious ulcer problem. So when he came, first Swami asked, how is your ulcer? See, without telling, he created Vibhuti. Today onwards, you won't have any health problem. My dear Abhi, I have to tell you, all brothers and sisters I have to share with you, from that day till he's leaving the world, he didn't have any health problem whatsoever. And at last, he had, before leaving the body, Swami asked last, when Swami visited Vrindavan last time in 2008, he asked my father, how is your health? Till then, for the 2009, 17, and 30 years, Swami never
Miracle.
asked about the health.
Beautiful.
So he was cured, and Swami told my father, he is very good boy. Nalla paiyan, Tamil, he's very good boy. Swami will take him as student, keep him with Swami. Like that one. So the moment Swami told, I never told Swami, I have come for admission. This interview, nothing I told. Swami told, you, Swami is giving me admission. So when Swami said that, that's all. Tears rolled down in my father's eyes. I had no words. I felt already I had joined Swami's college. And next is interview. All the
I know
authorities.
that you had an interesting interview with the university over the board
Yeah,
also. I think it was
yes.
more interesting than Swami's interview. So please tell us about that.
College interview.
Yes.
Yeah, I go principal, hostel warden, Nityananda, Kiran Patel sir, Anandamaya, all of them are sitting. And my English, so. And when I entered, I only told Sai Ram. And after that, they found my certificate, pre-university one certificate, pre-university second certificate, pre-university third certificate, pre-university fourth certificate. They told, why so many certificates? Sir, I failed 4 times, I told. And they were shocked. Next they asked, so do you think you will get admission? Then I told, yes, sir. Because yesterday Swami told he is taking me as a student, number one. And number two, I just want to be with Swami, not for any studies. I just want to be with Swami. Then they asked me, you know anything? I told I play classical violin. So that was the qualification, not my pre-qualification at all.
So you are admitted because you know classical violin.
Yeah, because Swami looks in us, for all of us, he looks for different qualification, not the qualification what others think that we will have. Never. Swami's qualification is simple, very simple. You are able to take one step towards him. That's all. He has already taken 100 steps. And that's what for all of us, for all of us in the world. So that interview, then in those days, on the spot admission. And to be frank with you, if I'm right, apart from those who came from Vrindavan, I'm the first student to be, told that I got admission. Imagine there was a boy who had 92%, he didn't get admission. And I'm a fellow who have failed 4 times, I got admission. That
Yeah,
is
that
the
proves Bhagwan has different criterias for admissions. It is certainly not. Bhagwan said, no, it's not for academics that I've called you here. Academic is just a means to an end. And I
exact.
guess you are one of the very good examples of that.
And
Very nice. Very nice.
And first time I came to
Hmm.
Puttaparthi, till then I was, till 78, I was with grandmother. So, Bangalore, I have not forgotten my grandmother even one day, because when I go to school, she will come outside, say a shloka, and then send me off till, the road end. And always she will recite a sloka, send me. So I'm used to that. Even if I have to go just for market, she will send me like that. So when I came to
So
Puttaparthi, I told,
grandmother was always protecting you.
yes. And here I come, Swami's place, I am happy I got attention. But I miss my grandmother. First day I entered veranda as a student and then sat there. I'm going to go to college. And Swami was in the veranda talking to all of us and then told, blessed us. And when we were, he told, I'm time for college, go. So we all got up. We didn't want to go, we all got up, turned. But I thought of grandmother and turned to the veranda. And Swami, like grandmother, how grandmother will send me. That love, that was the immediate connect for me. That Swami was standing in the veranda and giving me send off. Not only me, all the students. This used to happen almost every day. Swami will send us off to college. He will compel us because we will think Swami has forgotten time he's talking. But the exact time, Amy will ask, then we'll say, Swami, college time, you go like that, then we'll feel that. But you won't
I
know it.
remember Swami used to turn to his hand like that and say, time on the.
Time
He never wore a watch, but he would all look at his wrist like that and say, go.
exactly. And that is the first, that affection of my grandmother comes as love of Swami to me. And that was all. And quickly I'll go through my hostel days quickly.
Yes, yes,
Can
please.
I? Or you have
Old
to ask?
hostel. Old
You want?
hostel time. Yes.
Yeah. Once I joined Swami's college, there were mandir singers who were singing. Those times, there were Asthana singers. They were singing, not students, Puttaparthi. Vrindavan had singers. Puttaparthi we didn't have, except one or two. But mainly that Asthana singer used to sing. And I don't know anything. I was sitting in the veranda. That time, I was telling Swami, Swami, you are having bhajan singers. You are not listening to Carnatic classical music at all. I am a Carnatic musician. I'll cut short the story, not full because it will take 1 hour. So I'll do it in 5 minutes. So I was praying, make me play violin. Give me an opportunity in your divine presence to play violin. One day Swami came to veranda. He was going around and he was showing, his backside to me. Asked, is there any talent in the hostel like that, Swami? So he was asking, knowing backside I am sitting. That time Arunachala is silent. Somebody got up and told Swami, one Hariharan is there. He plays Carnatic violin because I used to practice violin in the hostel, Kranchi. So Swami, ekkada unnadu like that, no Swami. Then he saw me, Vasipinga, you play. I told Swami, little Swami, and this Sunday I will come, you play for Swami. And Swami came to hostel. That time, no, what is a Simhasana for Swami. We put ordinary iron chair for Swami. And one professor, Shiv Pandits, from that he brought a silver silk sari, and we put it on top of that chair. And Swami sat on that. I sat near the, Swami's padam. Me, Sai Samnath, Harivaditan, Anko, Sai and tabla. That tabla had 7 shrutis actually, because we never had tabla also. So any shruti you play, you have to touch one side and start playing. And he was good at it. He said, Hari, this side shruti is good like that. And then he played, of course, all of them played so beautiful. Swami thoroughly enjoyed. And I had lessons, I have taught many times. But that was the biggest opportunity. I had a lesson also in that, which I have told many times, which I won't talk now because it will take time. But first, Puttaparthi student to give a music program for Swami, I could get that opportunity. So
That's a
I'm
beautiful,
still today thankful and grateful for that.
beautiful, beautiful. And I want to tell the viewers that when you're talking about hostel, that was old hostel, which is East Prashanti.
Yeah,
And normally boys used to stay in those 3 floors, and
yeah,
Bhagwan used to even come up to the 3rd floor. So that is
exactly.
where Brother Hari is talking about and sharing about that days.
Yes.
So you had your first violin concert, so to say,
Sure.
for
And
Bhagwan.
also, we used to have some lovely moments. Swami will be giving darshan. And suddenly, those times, there should to be a wicket gate, we call it, wicket gate. So, Swami, suddenly he will, divide the devotees, go via that and go to hospital. We will
Hostel,
be
yeah.
in the veranda. Suddenly he will go. We won't know. And we all run there. And boys' hostel, how clean, how neat, how tidy it will be, especially with 50, 55 boys, and only sleeping space. with their hold all or their own luggage for head as the pillow. See that much pain, and we all have to rush and we go on the spot. We'll clean, and Swami will go till the hostel ground floor as though he forgot something. He will turn to Kutumbara, then secretary, and he will talk to him, inquiring this, that, everything.
That is to give us time for you to go and arrange yourself.
Exactly. That is
So he would
Swami.
just
And
he would give time to everybody to settle down so that
yes, and the beauty is that Swami will be talking and looking up, talking and looking up. And the moment we finish, we come to the veranda. Then Swami knows that everything is ready. Then he will come up. This is called the
that's
perfect
beautiful.
timing. And to give time to all, we take people by surprise. Swami is not like that. He takes us by surprise, but he gives us that time to us. That is the beauty.
I believe that is a time when you had more bhajans coming to you.
Yes, yes,
So
lots
do you
of
want to
bhajans.
share? Do you want to share some bhajans there? I know your
Yes,
voice is still not okay completely. Your
yeah,
still voice is bad, but
yeah,
I don't mind you humming something, or tell me I'll play another song for you.
yeah. I
You
think,
had that Mangal Karni Sai Janani. You
yeah,
had
Mangal.
Lambodhara He Gajanana. If you want to,
Yeah, the bhajan, Lambodhara Gananath Gajan. What happened was in the hostel, every day Hariharan Sharan's bhajan used to come every day. So that time, you know that Savitri, that bhajan used to come. In that one word come.
I
In
tell
the
you,
every day we hear. So, Tujhko that words used to come. So every day this tune gets, hit in my ear. So what happened? That Tujhko bhula jagu jyada, that beginning word, it inspired me to get this bhajan. Lambodara, Gananatha Gajana, Parvati Nandana, Shubhana. That is how this bhajan came. And it is not that we plan, it comes. That's it. It comes. That's how this bhajan came. You are telling Mangalakarni Sajan. One day I was sitting in the hostel, old hostel, and Kote Jayama Jayama he sings. And Kote style of singing is like climbing on the ladder. So a bhajan came. For his style, a bhajan came. I thought of Kote and the bhajan is coming. Like, that. That Sai Jani, that bhajan came. So I was sharing it with Kote. I can't say I was teaching Kote. I was sharing with Kote, and he learned it that time. Hirakchan Kote, another brother of mine, he came. What man? You are giving Kote some new bhajan. Why not me also? Can you please play that? And that bhajan Mangalakarni was in Rag Bhageshwari. And the same Rag, Hira's way of singing is different. Kote's way of singing is different. Hira,
I'd like to point out here that the compositions, as Bhagwan would, you are inspired to get the compositions, but at the same time the singers were also decided differently. So you did not sing your compositions, and everybody
never,
else sang it.
never I sang my composition till I studied in Swami's College. Not even one composition I sang in the mandir in front of Swami. Always the composition when Swami gives, either it is given to Kote or Hira or Sonamji introduced, or V. Kumar or Tiwari or Rupak Sharma, A.V. Prasad, they all sang this composition. Never I sang the composition what Swami gave me.
So
Same,
let us hear this Daya Karo from
yeah,
Kote. and then you can tell us about this song if anything more. Okay. So I
Yeah.
think it'll be nice for everybody to listen to this a beautiful composition.
जब तुम साई अंतर्यामी पतिपुरी पतिपुरी तुमको दया करो हे करुणा निधान साई तुमको साई कृपा प्रभु तुम साई पतिपुरी पतिपुरी दया करो हे करुणा
Sairam, I'm sorry for the audio in the beginning.
No problem.
Before you continue, brother, I want to tell the viewers that all these videos of Hari Bhaiya, which we are playing today, will be available on our channel. So if people want to enjoy these bhajans later on, feel free to watch it, and we will post all of these videos also on the channel. for everybody's viewers. Thank you. So Hari Bhaiya, this was a beautiful bhajan. Daya Karo.
Yeah, I want to tell
Yes.
that, like Kote has a speciality, Hira, Sonam, all of them, they have speciality. Hira's speciality is he pulls a little bit and his throw of words that, tum ho sai, when he says that the meaning of the word when he throws it comes so beautifully. So each one their speciality, and Brother Hira, his speciality is this. This bhajan in Hira's voice, I always love to listen, not once, but 1 crore times throughout my life. I would like to listen. That is, the way Swami has blessed all these. In fact, I have to add one thing. My inspiration is Sonam, Kote, Hirak, and Rupaksham, all those students who were there, who joined before me. Today, if my mind could go into bhajan, I owe my 100% gratitude apart from Swami to these Ratans of Swami, these gems of Swami. Without them,
We are hearing your stories about as a composer, but when was your journey as a singer? How do you explain your journey as a singer? Because
yeah,
unfortunately, people who have not heard you in your youthful days, they won't know the powerful voice our Hari brother had.
which
So we would
you
like
were
to
there
hear.
in Akhanda Bhajan, you were there.
Yes,
You
yes.
can, so that was different time and a beautiful time.
I want to tell the audience it was an Akhand Bhajan, and night 12 o'clock, Brother Hari had come to Mandir and he wanted to sing a song. And as we know, Akhand Bhajan, after 9:30 or so, Bhagwan would usually ask to switch off the microphones. And people will usually sing in groups. And Brother Hari came at 12 o'clock at night, I remember very clearly, and he sang Akhand Jyoti Jalao. And the powerful voice he has, he sang it so loud that I think whole mandir got up. That who is singing? Where is the microphone coming from? And I believe Bhagwan also got up in the from upstairs. He indicated that he asked, "Who is that?" It was so beautiful. And today, unfortunately, Hari Bhaiya's voice is not okay. But brother, we'd like to hear how did Bhagwan chose you to sing? How
Yeah,
was your journey as a singer?
yeah. Uh, what happened in the hostel? We had a function, Jula function. That time Swami came and singers were singing. Our students and one or two guest singers. When they were singing, Swami came in front of me, asked me, "तुम हारमोनियम बजाते हो? नहीं गा सकते हो? You don't sing."
He
I
said, you
you
can play harmonium, so why can't you sing?
Yeah, but even harmonium, that's another story which I won't tell now. But that you are playing harmonium. Why don't you sing? Now, when Swami is telling you sing, I can tell Swami I don't know to sing, I can't sing, all those things. Once God comes to you and says, sing, that's it. And then, no, why don't you sing? Then I sang a bhajan. Bhajan Krishna. See, whenever Swami is coming and asking you to sing, especially first time, what will be the condition of the singer? He
You
will
should sing.
first of all, he will never take new song. He will take a bhajan which is known to all, and it should be fast bhajan so that it creates powerful vibration.
Right.
Here I am singing a slow bhajan from composition from Calcutta, but that words impressed me. I started with Ala Prashanti Nilayam Prema Amrutam Dhyan Karo Mana Madhuram Madhuram Bhajan Karo Sai Madhuram. So when I started singing, after finishing the bhajan, Swami came to me and he told, Bhaga Parthama, you are singing very well, Bhaga Parthama. Mandirlo vachi paad. Come to Mandir and sing. You won't believe. Swami sat in his red Benz car and I had to rush by running. And my running was faster than Ben's car. I reached the Mandir faster because before Swami, I did not lose the opportunity. And I sat, gasping for breath. And Swami came, sat, the moment he came, he asked me to sing. Then, at least 10 in Mandir, without mic, there are thousands of devotees sitting outside. Hundreds are sitting inside the Mandir. You had to pick up a high-pitched, fast bhajan and sing. But I took Hariharan Bhatti slow bhajan. And I sang at first time. I was crying. Lavakusha Prigram, I was crying. And the Swami is putting third speed for slow bhajan. First speed, second speed, third. That was the first third speed he gave me. After that, for 80% of the bhajan till I was there in Parthi, Swami put third speed for every bhajan almost. And I used to take fast bhajans quite a lot. And that's what I used to do. But first bhajan was slow bhajan. And last bhajan also slow bhajan. Sai Prem De. That also Swami put 3 speed. That story.
Which one? Which bhajan? Sai Prem De Shanti De.
That is the day I was leaving.
Sai Prem De. That one,
Shanti. Yes,
okay.
that also. Anyhow, this is how I started. My as a bhajan singer, I cannot call myself, but Swami made me bhajan singer. And one thing, Vrindavan, all melodious, wonderful singers. So Puttaparthi, we made it all powerful, loud singers, so that we have balance of both melody and power.
I think you and brother Sonam, you both had a very good partnership. I believe both of you have composed over 200 to 300 bhajans.
Or, as I told, Sonam was the first person when he was summer course student to impress me with his harmonium playing, and the way he conducted whole program. I thought, of course, we had Devanand, Premanand, so many people, but you could see Sonam always that personality. So I thought, such a young person with so much of knowledge. So I was impressed. Once I joined Swami's college, and once we became music group, Swami will tell me, we were so much in sync with each other. You won't believe, when he visits Puttaparthi, we have not slept for days together, because whole night we will sit with bhajans and share the composition. He will sing my composition, I will sing his composition. Like Karuna Sindhu, I introduced his composition. He sang my Vaidehi Priya Vaikuntha Dhama. But
Can you hum Karuna Sindhu 1 minute?
Oh, my voice is bad. I don't want to try anything now. But people took it as my composition because I sang it so many times. And I have 10 people, this is Sonam, it's like that. But what happened was, Sonam and myself, as I told you, for us the talk is only bhajan, music. Till today, if we talk, we'll talk about only that and nothing else. We don't discuss anything. And that partnership, though he is senior to me, but he used to treat me his equal, and he loved me so much. And that is something.
I was thinking, let us play Sonam Bhaiya's that song which you had. Actually, Sonam has sent a video, and it will be nice of you to see that video. And that is the same bhajan that you have mentioned just now. So I thought it will be a nice opportunity to bring him in. and listen to his. Oh shoot! Oh, 1 minute. Sorry.
No problem. Take your time.
No, 1 minute. I just wanted to set it up this way. Sorry. I want to bring him in.
It is so nice
This-
of you to get everyone. That's
The
great.
technology is always a tricky part. Sorry.
That's why Swami says technology.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
No problem.
Yes. Share audio. Yeah, I don't want people to miss out on this beautiful version of Sonam.
लक्ष्मण सेवित लावण्य राम दशरथ नंदन राम रघुवर जननी जानकी राम वैदेही प्रिय वैकुंठ राम वैदेही प्रिय वैकुंठ राम अहल्योद्धारक राम अहल्योद्धारक राम वैदेही प्रिय वैकुंठ राम अहल्योद्धारक राम लक्ष्मण सेवित लावण्य राम लक्ष्मण सेवित लावण्य राम दशरथ नंदन राम दशरथ नंदन राम रघुवर जननी जानकी राम रघुवर जननी जानकी राम रघुवर जननी जानकी राम वैदेही प्रिय वैकुंठ राम
Beautiful.
That's the most mellifluous voice which one can hear. That is Brother Sonam's voice. And he is,
Thank him. We thank Sonam brother for sending this video. Actually,
Yes.
it was very nice that he said it was the first time he got an opportunity to introduce this song. So it was a
Yes.
very beautiful memory for him.
Yeah, it is. He introduced this bhajan, and this bhajan came up like this, like that time, that Anandamaya bhajan, that Raghuvara, Raghuvara, tumko meri laaj. That song is there. So
Raghuvar tumko meri laaj. Haan.
that that bhajan, it is getting played always. So from there, it is coming the word,
Hari Bhaiya, let me ask you a very different question.
Yeah.
People say, think about it as a composer. I'm not a musician, so I'm talking to you from a very layman's perspective. But do you get rag first or do you get the theme first? How does the composition happen? Do you think
Yes.
of which raga to pick up to compose, or does the wording come and then you think of whichever it came, then you understand the raga? How does it work?
In my life, I'm talking about Hariharan, because Hariharan knows very well that he knows nothing. It is Swami who has brought him, Swami who is doing everything from the cosmos. I am telling the fact. I am not telling anything else. I am telling the fact, because For every composer also it is same. But as far as I am concerned, I, generally I don't sit with harmonium. Yeah, I have composed it with harmonium also, but it is, the words and tunes come automatically. Vaidehi Priya Vaikuntaram. That is Videha. That is our Deha. So God, Rama, our Sai Rama, loves us. So Vaidehi Priya Vaikuntaram. And Ahalyo Rama. What is Ahalyo Rama? Ahalya had that Shapa was becoming stone. And when Rama touched that stone, again that stone became Ahalya. So like that, our hearts before meeting Swami or some of the times, it is made of stone. Whenever the Swami's name touches the heart, then we become that, that blessed person of Sai Rama, like Ahalya. So that is how this wording, which you don't know, whether the wording comes, you have to fit, or the tune comes. Neither tune nor the wording. At least I am unaware of all those things in many of the bhajan, 99.9, like Anandamaya Bhagavan I told. Daya Karo he Karunanisam. Why should it come? Why it came like that, This, it is a feeling once you have that intention and contemplation and that love, you are merging in Swami's thought deep, where your body, mind, intellect is top functioning. That time something gets bloomed in you and it comes out. That is how I feel the bhajans come out. It is not raga. Because if you fit raga and words, it is known very easily. I can show, if my voice would have been okay, I can show this Vaidehi Priya, how all you can compose. But that won't suit. Only this suits exactly. That means it comes from cosmos, from Swami's grace, it enters. That antenna, you are ready, it enters you, and what you receive is, it is, thousands of watts powerful. But what you can receive inside is only 40 watts, 60 watts, because you are limited intellectual human being. So from there it comes out, but still, because it is coming from him, that comes out again shines, and it goes to everyone's heart, and every one of us throughout the world when we sing. That's why Sai Bhajan is something so beautiful that everyone follows that pattern and sing. You go to US, you go to Canada, you go to any country, you sing little chorus, you get, because what God gave, it is getting distributed to all.
All beautiful.
Because God has given to everyone, not to one person. Yeah, recognition goes to one person. This is so, that is so and so. But actually, it goes to everyone.
Very nice.
Am I clear?
Okay. Yes.
Am I clear?
Let me take the story forward.
Yeah.
And your graduation is done. And then how did you all get into this phase? After graduation, what happened?
Yeah, after graduation, I told I have missed at least 3 years of my experiences. That we'll see some other time. So I'm moving on to next step. After graduation, all of us were sitting in the veranda. Swami was asking some people, all are very intelligent people. When the result comes, my classmates never see their result. They don't see their name. First they see if Hariharan's name is there in the pass list, then all are 100%.
Everybody has passed.
Yeah, not passed, 100%. If I passed, others are 100%. So I am that type of hard-working or hardly working student, because my mind was totally occupied only in bhajans. To be frank with you, all my batchmates, like Kote studied well, Sonam doctorate, Hira doctorate, you take anybody, Sundaraya doctorate, Giridhar doctorate, everyone doctorate. and I am doctorate in pre-university. 4 times I have done. So I didn't have to do doctorate later. So actually, what happened was, Swami came to me, asked me, what do you want to do? He never told me what to do. He asked me, what do you want to do? So I thought I'm quite intelligent. I told Swami, you must see mathematics. Of course, which I am not good at it, but because you have to answer something. So if you are going to select, always have the aim very high. Maths is the highest subject. So aim high, whether you get it or not. So I told Swami, MSc Math. Then Swami, not done charge lecture, very casually. Enough of your studies. He didn't even bother. Enough of your studies. But what to do?
I like the statement. So very casually telling you enough of your studies.
Yeah. So something, I'll tell you what to do. Later, one day he suddenly called me and Hariharan from Canada to Vrindavan. And we went there, hostel, we were there. And suddenly, he called us in a time which was not regular time to call for interview. He called us both. And then we went inside. Swami was sitting in Vrindavan, old bungalow. And then Swami, he told, 5 o'clock. But before talking all those things, he was trying to joke, laugh, everything. Me and Harivaditya knew very well. Swami has got something up his sleeve to tell us to do something. And if it is going to be anything other than Puttaparthi, we want to boycott Swami. So we were ready. And whatever joke Swami is telling, we didn't want to laugh or smile or anything. We were very casually listening to all the things. And Swami understood that we were in no mood for all those things. Swami told, I forgot. Today evening by 5 we have to go to Ahmedabad. And we both are Tamilians, we don't know Hindi. And the worst is, we are poor in geography. Which direction that Ahmedabad, we don't know. And Swami is telling, go to Mumbai, Bombay, and go from there. And we both told, no, cried, wept, everything. Then Swami tried to tell so many things, convince us. We told no. Why? Because morning and evening, singing in front of Swami is greater than this whole world. So because of that, we said no. But finally Swami told, just for a short time you go and come. Swami will always be with you. This is the statement Swami gave. Then we had to agree. Swami gave a small piece of paper, and that is the time I was thinking, Swami, people tell you are Mukthi pradayini. People say you are Prema pradayini. People say you are Shanti pradayini. Daya Karo Sai Ramahare. That bhajan came then.
Oh, so when you were asked to go to Ahmedabad, that bhajan came. So I have that bhajan. So you like to listen to that right now?
Yeah, please.
I think that is one of my favorite bhajans,
Thank
in
you.
which, and it's sung very beautifully.
Sir.
मुक्ति प्रदायिनी प्रेम प्रदायिनी शांति प्रदायिनी जननी जननी जग जननी साई दया करो साई जय कृपा करो साई जय दया करो साई जय मां दया करो साई मां जय मां मुक्ति प्रदायिनी प्रेम प्रदायिनी शांति प्रदायिनी मां मुक्ति प्रदायिनी प्रेम प्रदायिनी शांति प्रदायिनी मुक्ति प्रदायिनी प्रेम प्रदायिनी शांति प्रदायिनी जननी मां जननी जगत जननी साई मां जगत जननी हे जननी मां जननी जगत जननी साई मां दया करो साई मां जय मां
Such a beautiful song, Bhaiya. Thank you for
Right.
sharing the story behind it.
Thank you. Sai Ram, Sai Ram.
So, I know you went for, I think almost the tenure for your training was for 3 years because I got the story, but you all came up earlier. You came back early.
Yes. You know what happened? Swami sent us for a purpose. And what is the deep purpose only Swami knows. He told some technical education, go study. So we both went. It's a long story, cutting it short. What happened? We started learning technical stuff. But one of the lecturers who heard on Janmashtami, me and Arivaditan on tabla, after that he told the director who called us that he is a bhajan singer, other one established. After that, that course we never did. Morning to night, first this place one program, next place one program. So every day 2 breakfast, 2 lunch, 2 dinner, like that. Eat bhajan, bhojan, like that. Then we thought, what are we doing? And that is the place I got to sing like, 1.5 hours continuous, with no gap in between. Swami has trained me for that in that place of Ahmedabad. That is how I started singing continuously. And after all those things, we thought, living without the greater thing, Swami gave us money. And also the director used to give us money. What we will do is we will go to hotel in the afternoon, eat. But Arivadithan will never, he will spend all the money by sending telegram to Swami every single day. Swami, how can you send us here and sit there in Prashant India? Why don't you get us to Prashant? Every day. Oh my God, how many telegrams you would have sent? Swami knows. So every time you go and ask him money, it will be finished because he does this. But one of the most sincere, the prema bhakti means it is that part. Not Hariharan, but Harivadithan. Such a wonderful devotee, such a loving devotee, So finally he gave one idea, Hari Akhanda Bhajan, tomorrow Akhanda Bhajan. See how beautifully Swami has organized. So to, Hari Akhanda Bhajan is coming, we should not miss that. So better, tell them that Swami wants us, not tomorrow, some days after. So we have to tell Swami is calling us, he needs us very urgently. So we went to director. We told, sir, like this, Swami wants us, Baba, because he can't call up Swami, right? So, see, we should never misuse Swami's name, but you can use Swami's name. To be with Swami, you can use, nothing wrong. So we decided that. So because of that, we thought we'll tell him, Baba wants us back in, Puttaparthi for Akhanda Bhajan, which whole world comes, and we have to go and sing, play tabla, as if there is nobody else except us. We have to create such a stage and performance in front of him. Then finally he agreed somehow. But till we were leaving, it was heart was palpitating. Finally, the day we were leaving, there were hundreds of people in the railway station crying because they are used to our bhajan day and night. So they
So
all
sweet.
got the sweet boxes, everything, which was almost full in the compartment, which we took to Puttaparthi and shared with the other.
So how did Swami receive you in Puttaparthi, both of you?
That is the best part. Our Swami is class. We go sit in the veranda. All these days, I missed you, Swami. At last, you brought us back. Oh my God! Because Swami is so physically close, he has to see and talk to us. So sat front line. You know that. We have to sit in the front line. We sat in the front line. Swami opened the door, and he's coming out, and he's coming and standing in front of me, putting his leg under my sitting posture, and his robe touching the face, and then talking to the behind the boy. Kabaya, Hindi. Till then, Swami had talked only in Tamil, and I am a Tamilian because I had come from Ahmedabad, not to me, behind. Kabaya, kaisa tha sab kuch? That boy is blinking because he didn't know what to answer because you are there every day. And then I told, yes, you can ask anybody, they won't answer you. You have to ask me. That is it. And if I'm right, that day I sang Karuna Sindhu. If I'm right, because my memory, it's not that good, but I sang Karuna Sindhu. Swami was giving interview to one of the students, and he told, I have to go now. Then he came, sat, he put 3 speeds for Karuna Sindhu. After everything, suddenly after the bhajan again, you come to veranda. Swami, before going to Mandir,
See, because you are mentioning it again and again, I think in the viewers, they may not even understand when you say 3 speed. I want to highlight this to the listeners that during those days, Bhagwan would not only keep talam while the bhajan is going on, he would also direct the singers as to when they should start and when they should end. And if he continues to give the beat, that means the bhajan continues. And if he pulls it up, the bhajan stops. And that was a beautiful interactiveness with Bhagwan and students. That only boys would know when he wants to cut the bhajan off or he wants to continue it for the next lap also. So
Yes.
what Hari Bhaiya is telling about the 3rd speed, it is usually after 2nd speed the bhajan stops. And if Swami gives his indication of talam to continue, then you go into the next speed line also. So please, Bhaiya, continue. I just wanted to make sure, because there are people who are listening, they may not know those eras terminologies that you have used.
Thanks a lot, Tabi, for explaining it. And Swami, after the bhajan, when he came up, we ran. You know how we run. We run and stand in the, that veranda, so that before Swami goes inside, maybe he sees and talks. So he turned and thought, Kabaya, like that. I want to tell him, yeah, when you were asking backside boy, I was there. And when I was in Karuna Sindhu, you also heard, you put third speed also. And you are asking me now, Kabaya, what is this? I wanted to, but Swami, just now Swami came, because that's the way. He say, what I'm telling, if we expect Swami should immediately, as though we are very important, we expect him, it is totally gone. And totally unexpected time, Swami will, come and give you that type of love and importance. And that's what happened that day. And that was the welcome. Actually, we talked that day. But from that
I
day,
believe I believe after that Swami even started a technical center and he inaugurated
yes,
it also.
yes, this I want to share with you. We were sitting in the veranda, morning, evening bhajan. One day Swami told us we'll go to Bangalore, buy something, and Swami wanted to open a technical center to train the villagers, for self-employment. And me and Arivadithan supposed to guide them. But I never studied anything. So I went in Swami, we have bought everything. And Swami gave us a shed also and all the equipments we bought from Bangalore. And Arivadithan arranged beautifully, put Chandan, Kumkum, everything, and ready for Swami to inaugurate, ribbon, everything we had. Swami told I will inaugurate tomorrow, and after that you can start. So Swami came. How many of us are there for inauguration? It is Swami and Kutumbarao sir, and maybe one or two more people, and only me, Harivaitan. Totally 4 to 5 people, all alone that inauguration. Swami told, you have to do this, you have to do that, everything. But finally, never that was opened because Swami knew that I don't know anything to train anything, he never opened. But later, he, appointed us in the university. How? To Balabhadra Naidu sir, that time director of the campus, Swami wrote with his own handwriting the name of Hariharan and Harivadithan, and then gave it to Balabhadra Naidu sir to take us for the university he employed. So we were employed in the university press.
Oh, so you
Yes,
worked in the university press also.
yes, university press. But that time we had a cutting machine, we had a cyclo-styling machine, that's all. So we had to put the question paper for cyclo-styling, and every question paper, we had to cut huge paper. So big machine was there, one has to roll, another has to adjust the paper. So Swami saw that, he saw that cutting, that he told the trainer, and he told, be careful with your hand. You don't look here and there. You have to be very careful. Don't cut your hand. Be careful. So all those instructions he gave, but me and Arivadithan thoroughly enjoyed. We had work also, but more thorough, joyful period because morning and evening bhajan. That too in 1982, all were going to college, all 9 singers. So morning bhajan, it was solo program. Almost by, the opportunity was given to me. So I could Ahmedabad technique, one by one, continue. So
So I
that was,
believe after that Bhagwan asked you a question like, what do you want to do?
yeah, okay. Like this, I was there for some years. Again, because I had to give glimpse of my life. So I was like this, and I wanted to go to Bangalore to be with my family. I told Swami, please allow me to go with family. Swami told, and the whole world is coming to me. I have given you accommodation, I'm giving you food, I'm making you stay with me, I'm making you sing. Why do you want to go? That is called, the thoughts are also put by him, but still we take it as our mind operating. So I take it as my mind operating. And once Swami gave me money, sent me to Bangalore, I came back. He asked, till you want to leave? I told, yes, Swami. And it was February 14th, Valentine's Day, 1984. That morning, I was Swami, previous night, he gave prasadam. Next day morning, I attended the bhajan. I sang Sai Prende. When I look at Swami, Swami look outside, not look at me, because Swami was not happy. because he has given so much love, and here is somebody who is given all the opportunity and he wants, but Swami knows he wanted to train me for something bigger. Again, it is a small tamasha, that's all. But Swami was not looking. But if I close my eyes and sing Sai Prem, that time you look very serious with me. He put 3 speeds, because 3rd speed, he continued without looking at me. He continued, and after that I stood outside in the last pillar. If Swami goes to Gokulam, then he has to, his car will come near last pillar of that veranda. So if I stand there, I can have one more glimpse of Swami. So Hariharan and myself, we both were standing, and for some time door was not opening. Once door opened, I thought, now I can have glimpse of Swami. But the man's desire, this is what is, we want Swami to come out, you want to have darshan, then you want him to see you, then you want him to talk to you. So many things, the desire grows, though it is only with God. So in my heart also, when he was coming, I was standing there, he can see me straight, but he didn't see me. He put his head down as his posture with rope lifting, and this posture he was doing. Then he was like, but my heart was, Swami, Swami, I know that you don't like me to go, but if I go without your look, your smile, my life is not made. You come, at least give a smile, say one word. Till he came near me, he never lifted. I lost all the hope of Swami going to see me or anything like that. My heart was crying. You can't cry outside. Your heart is weeping, crying, and it's almost stopping. That time straight he looked up. Bangalore chestao, what will you do in Bangalore? That is what he asked in Telugu. First 2 years in Tamil, then in Telugu he started talking. So what will you do? So I told Swami, I'm going to do computer course. I'm going to become IT professor. Amy, you know how Swami reacts to you. See, when you talk, he will put his ear near you and he will be touching your face. Amy, like that. I'm telling, IT course, computer engineering and IT. And he's asking, are you going to sing? I'm telling Swami, no Swami, computer course, IT. I go, second time again. Third time again, yes, I replied something that Manchika will do. Swami intelligent, I am there in front of you, behind, above, below you. Go sing everywhere my glory. I'll be always with you.
Beautiful, eh? So you kept telling him that you want to become an IT professional, and he kept telling back that go and sing my glory. I am there with you, in and around you.
See, man, we all worship God as God. But for us, because we used to worship God in photograph and in temple, that God doesn't talk to you. So you put whatever you want and you walk away. But here is a God who is talking, who is telling you what you are going to do. But your knowledge, your intellectual capacity, your view of your perception of your world, what you want to become. What is this? We are so ignorant and we are telling Swami, I am going to do this, I am going to do that. And then Swami has to, whenever Swami predicts the future, he will, as though like a child, he will tell you. He won't tell, hey, I am telling you, what are you talking? He will never tell. He will know as though he has not heard you. He is telling you what you are going to do for sure. And here you get convinced I am going to be software engineer. I went joined in Institute of Science. I did then work for GlaxoSmithKline.
So you did your course and then you worked for Glaxo.
SmithKline.
Okay. Very good. How many years did you do? How many years did you work there?
Yeah, 3.5 years exactly.
And then what happened?
what happened? As usual, I was going to office with tie, and you got office. You have got a rotating chair, and I was a marketing research executive. So take big books and see the performance of the company. Think what product you can, all these type of. But my heart was coming out with compulsion one by one. So many compulsions came out. All those things are coming. I thought, am I serving my GlaxoSmithKline or my heart is with Bhajan? It was January 8th, 1989 morning. I went, I sat, my heart is telling, don't serve two bastards, serve one. Your heart is attached to Bhajan. Throw this. Go there. So I wrote a resignation letter. On this spot, the moment I reached office within half an hour, my executive vice president called me. And they don't know Swami and all those things. First, when I went for job, he asked me the question, this Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning. I have never heard this university. I told this is the best university in the world. Sir, if you didn't hear, I can't help. But this is the best university in the world because it not only gives us education, forget education, it gives us what a person should be. And that is what I got, more than my degree. And for that interview, the education qualification, MSc Statistics, he accepted me on the MSc Statistics. I was the only fellow BSc Maths, Physics, Chemistry without knowing that. See, everywhere Swami played, whether it is college admission, whether it is my job, or whether it is my life for all these years. I don't know what I'm doing. Things are going on and on and on. And good, bad weather, worst weather, best weather, joyful, blissful. I take everything as Mahaprasad. Because our karma, we are getting everything. And I take everything as the best. Nothing as worst. Everything is best.
So what did your boss tell you?
Yeah, he told me, where you saying, have you got better job? I don't know. Have you got money to survive remaining days? I don't know. Then how will you survive? I told her, before coming to escape, somebody took care of me. So after going home, it's not escape, now it is GlaxoSmithKline. Even after going out of this, whoever took care of me till then will take care of me now onwards. And you won't believe. I came home, my wife asked, why did you come here? I told her I left the job. She told very good. Yeah, she told very good because she can't say anything else with this type of husband. What can she say? She has to say very good. And after that, you won't believe Abhimanyu.
How long you have been married for then?
6 months. After 6 months, I left my job. Will anyone do that?
So 6 months after the marriage, you got this inspiration to drop your job. And you left.
See, what prompted me, I don't know. I didn't know what I will do from tomorrow because money is not there. I have to pay house rent. I have to get provisions. I have to do this.
I'm sure some excellent bhajan must have come out at that moment.
So many came out. So many came out. That is the time. Daya Karo, Hariharan, I know. That, Daya Karo,
Karuna Sagar Narayana. Yes, beautiful.
So many bhajans came out. So many. Tens of bhajans came out. Like that time another bhajan. Daya Karo. I can't tell you how many bhajans came. So many bhajans because I didn't have any job. I'll go to a Shri Baba temple, sit there, sing whole day, cry and sing because he's the only companion. and no money to buy provisions, nothing. If I start telling how it happened, it will be too much. That not today, some other time. But Swami saw to it, I was never without food and roof. If I tell those miracles, finish. So what are miracles? When you are with Swami, you are in bliss. You don't have to do sadhana. You don't have to do anything. You are always in bliss. But physically you are away. But Swami has never left you. And the secret, your heart can also never leave. The secret is very simple. A devotee's heart pines for Swami all the time. God's heart pines for devotees all the time. It is totally interconnected. Not internet connected can be a failure, but interconnected can never be a failure because there is no technology or technologies involved. It is straight one to one. The heart goes. I don't think a greater love is possible for any human being than his love for his God and for all of us. That God, before I came to know of Swami, my God was Rama, 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 Rama. But nobody told there can be in human form God. And nobody could tell anybody as God. But first time I'm hearing devotees are telling that Swami is God, Swami is God, Swami is God. So that God principle in that form, God embedded in my heart because I want to see that God. Physical God, they want that. So all of us could have
Haribhaiya,
that.
I'm tempted to play another song here,
Yeah,
and I'm sure you will also enjoy this song. So
yes.
let us have this. This is also one of your very good compositions, and a beautiful reminder for all of us. So let us enjoy this.
Sai Rama Hare Sai Krishna Hare 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 Raghupati Raghava Rama Hare Raghupati Raghava Rama Hare Raghupati Raghava Rama Hare Raghupati Raghava Rama Hare Rajiva Lochana Rama Hare Rajiva Lochana Rama Hare Rajiva Lochana Rama Hare Rajiva Lochana Rama Hare Sai Rama Hare Sai Krishna 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 Hare Pati Pureshwara Sai Hare Pati Pureshwara Sai Hare Pati Pureshwara Sai Hare Pati Pureshwara साई हरे साई राम हरे साई कृष्ण हरे साई राम हरे साई कृष्ण हरे.
I think, we will, because of the time constraint, I will
Yeah.
leave these videos on our channel. So
Yeah.
people are welcome to listen to it afterwards. And it will be all available. Full version will be there. So people can enjoy that. That was Brother Kote singing this song, this bhajan. And I love his voice too. It's a beautiful, divine voice.
All
So,
of all of us are mad after his voice and singing.
same.
And
Anyway, I want to ask you here.
yeah,
I'm sure Bhagwan was very particular about the practice of songs, and because he said he himself taught us that he practiced it himself so many times before he introduced any of his bhajans. And bhava was very critical for Swami.
yes,
Realities, of course, but in many of the songs today, and also we know it is how do we understand how to balance you have Carnatic, so you know how much Carnatic gimmicks is, and then you have the bhava element. How do you look at bhajans from that perspective of bhava?
yeah. But I'll quickly finish this composition background. I would like to share also. Before I come to, yeah, I'll first go with bhava. See, there are two types of bhava. Total classical field. People who go and listen, whether they understand the words or not, they are happy with the way the music is developed, that raga is developed. That is raga bhava. And if you go to Tamil Nadu or you listen to some kirtanas, you won't know Telugu or Kannada, but because of raga, the audience who are sitting, they totally look at raga, except few know Sahityas, but majority I'm talking. But when it comes to Swami's bhajan, if you see Swami, for example, Sai Bhajan Bina, all the devotees, we try to sing little extra musical. Am I right? Am I right, Abhi?
Yeah,
Extra musical we do. Sai Bhajan Bina, we do little extra musical. But when Swami sings, he will be on beat. Sai Bhajan, that's the way he sings. Because there is Sahitya Bhava. And any best singer, let us sing. In the crowd, at least there will be some people who will not give chorus for our song, however best we sing. But when Swami sings Sai Bhajanavina, you know the difference. The whole hall, whole auditorium echoes, not even one will keep their mood shut. That is the effective of Sahitya Bhava. But Swami, what he does, he shows Sahitya Bhava to devotees. But he wants his students, singers, everyone to do little beautification around that without getting disturbed with the Sahitya Bhava. For example, now you played Kote. I can't sing like Kote. I sang it very plain. I was having malarial fever. I was from earth to heaven. But the song is coming. You asked me how the bhajan comes. Not with the harmonium or composing, nothing like that. So I was thrown up and down. The bhajan is coming. So I asked Mumbai, get the harmonium because I am lying down. So with lying down, I was with the harmonium because I don't know what is that tune coming out. So it was coming out, and I tried that. I got it. Akhanda Bhajan time I called Kote. That evening, Akhanda Bhajan, I called Kote. He comes and he sees me with malarial fever. He says, "You take rest, man. Bhajan later." I told, "Please, Kote, today you have to sing." You won't believe. That day after we practiced 35, 40 times, you ask, what Swami expect? 35, 40 times, not like parrot repeating. Every time you sing the bhajan, it should become a mantra in your heart. Not same thing, parroting thing. No, it is from the heart. The more you sing, more you are attached to that Rama, more attached to that Sai Rama, Sai Krishna, Sai Rama, Raghupathi Sai. So you get totally involved with that and completely also. And evening you go and bhajan starts Akhanda bhajan. First new bhajans to be introduced. Raghupathi Sai that day he is introducing. When he started the alapa, it's his voice, his singing, Swami's reaction, and all of us together from God. Tera tujhko arpan, he said in Hindi. Yours is offered to you, nothing is ours. So imagine the Creator is sitting and Creator is listening, Creator is singing, Creator is hearing through all the people. That is a beautiful Advaitic form existence in Sai Bhajan. I have not experienced this anywhere. You can see crowd, man, they are not existing. Singer, not existing. Nothing is existing except Nama and Rupa, nothing else exists. See the beauty. Though in Advaitic state all are, but yet Advaitic state all are, Nama, Rupa is getting experience. And this is where Adi Shankara, though he propounded Advaitic philosophy, but finally he told Bhaja Govinda, Bhaja Govinda, Bhaja Govinda. He too told, you sing the glory of Govinda, Govinda, Om Mudakate, because to know that everything is same. He is in me, he is in you, he is in every one of us. Unless until we take, this is where Swami took Namasmana as mean that to simple bhajans. So Raga Bhava is different, Sahitya Bhava with Raga Bhava is different. Only Sahitya Bhava is different.
Wonderful. Thank you for this beautiful exposition on Raga Bhava and Sahitya Bhava. And it's a very big challenge, but the fact is, as you explained, more and more we internalize the bhajan and practice the bhajan, then Sahitya Bhava becomes very spontaneous. And Raga Bhava is the basis of it. So nice. Time is constrained, so let me remind you of another of very good bhajans, which are very popular also. Arunachala Shiva.
Arunachala Shiva. Yeah.
How did that happen, and what is the glory of that bhajan? It's a very beautiful bhajan.
I was going to Tiruvannamalai, and then whenever I go to Tiruvannamalai, in those days, I used to be under Maunavrata. I had a few friends of mine, so they were also spiritual in nature. They didn't disturb me. Went by car, and I was coming back by car, 3 days of silence, but I didn't want to leave Tiruvannamalai because total bliss. So I was turning in the car from front seat, looking at the Arunachaleshwara mountain. So it is supposed to be Lord Shiva in Agni form he took. He stood from, 14 words. He stood as Agni. That's why it is called Agni Linga. So when I looked at it, I could visualize that. So the Mahamantra of Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala is Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva. What harmonium, what raga, nothing. Because I don't even know the raga that time. The name of the raga, to be frank with you. I didn't know at all. But the tune is coming. Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala. Akshalinga. How did Lord stood? Akshayam, without beginning and very easy to look at. Atmalinga, he is in the heart. How did he look? Tejomaya, the whole world was full of things. What is his work? What is he doing? To all of us. Iha para sukhadayaka. Now tell me, these words can you think and compose? No.
Really?
Aruna Ramana, the words, what comes to you, it's beyond your control. Here, para, sukhadayaka. Sukha is opposite of dukkha. There is no dukkha. So that is sukha. So always to exist in bliss. Just say Arunachala Shiva, you will enter the darshan of Lord Shiva. So every time,
Let me play this for some time. Just a
yes,
few lines of Arunachal also.
two lines,
It
yeah.
is a very beautiful song.
शिवं भवतु कल्याणम् आरोग्यं सुखसम्पदम् दुष्टबुद्धि विनाशाय दीपकाय नमो अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुण शिव
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 अक्षयलिंग आत्मलिंग
अक्षयलिंग आत्मलिंग
अक्षयलिंग आत्मलिंग
अक्षयलिंग आत्मलिंग
तेजोमय विग्रहलिंग
तेजोमय विग्रहलिंग
तेजोमय विग्रहलिंग
तेजोमय विग्रहलिंग
इह पर सुखदायक ईशा इह पर सुखदायक
इह पर सुखदायका ईशा इह पर सुखदायका
इह पर सुखदायक साई इह पर सुखदायक
इह पर सुखदायका साई इह पर सुखदायका
अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुण शिव
Thank you. I know, as I said before, this video will be available on the channel. So for people who wish to hear it fully, they can easily download it or listen to it online. It'll be available. Brother, your narrations, prelude to Bhagwan's birthday, has been divine. And I have no words to, express. People are already asking for a second part for this, but we'll see how it goes because Bhagwan's stories are amazing. And I wish I could, dig into more because I know you have got amazing bhajans which you have been blessed to share with us. Narayan, Narayan, Bhajman Narayan, Binti Suno, Ramachandra Shriram, Aruna Ramana. I have that one also we can play at the closing. So, Brother Hari, when you see this whole journey of your life with Bhagwan,
Yes.
and playing with God, learning from him, from an idol Rama to a physical Rama running around with you, How do you express this? How do you comprehend this in your little mind? And how do you explain to us the joy of living absolutely with the Lord, with no front and back, like there
Yes.
is no strings attached, but at the same time, we are just floating. How would you explain this whole journey of yours with God?
Yeah, I, to all my brothers and sisters and to everyone, I want to say what I feel within me after all these years of, all hearing satsang, bhajans, singing bhajans, everything. First, Swami takes you near you, means he attracts you, he gates you. Then you sing bhajan, this, that, everything. First time when you sing bhajan, you feel happy that you are singing for God. Later, slowly it gets inside you. Then every nerve of yours will vibrate with bhajan. Later, what happens is the world, so-called world, also has got its own influence on every one of us. That time, what happens? Your heart loves only God, but your mind loves the word. Your heart and mind. Now, mind and heart to unite, it takes time. Though mind also is with many of the times, but sometimes it deviates. So, what has happened? It deviates. Though you won't express ego or you won't express joy and sorrow or anything, but deep within you in this subtle form, it really attacks you. The prayer to Swami, Swami, you have taken me with you. You have guided. You made me live with you. You always protected me at every second situation of my life. You have taken care of me. You have never left me. So this faith, it should be established so that I have to be with you all in time. So when that shall happen, slowly, because of bhajans, all many people's compulsion, which is reverberating here, what happens? All the svadhanas are getting dead, and you are in thoughtless state. But the world will be having thought. It will try to push the thought again. And again, your mind will active. Then slowly that gets dropped. Swami's miracle, biggest miracle is that he sees to it. He sees to it that you are losing your identity. Because Krishna himself told, if you are going to catch me, if you want to be 50-50, no problem. But if you want to catch me totally, your all the other things, association with the world, you will slowly, without your knowledge, you will drop. You will be in the world, but God will see to it, the world is not in you. And the Namasmana I found in my life, I am not a sadhaka, I am nobody actually, but certainly Swami's Namasmarana is what making me, living in this world with, the highest conviction that everything will come and go, but God's name, God's who is within you, will never leave you. And I try to practice that. All the people around, all are God. I'm trying to practice. When I want to see everyone as God, then everything I can accept. And that is my prayer to Swami for me and for every devotee, that we should try to see Swami in a free being. Having taken, I want to finish in one minute. The thought process, what comes to me, I want to share with all of you. Like the tongue is there. We are having halwa, ghee halwa. That ghee halwa goes via tongue. It may get stuck in teeth. It may go inside stomach. It will have its reaction. Everywhere the reaction is there, not in the tongue, because tongue is with water, no ghee, nothing is there. That's why that Vani. Similarly, we have to use our tongue only for God's name. Sai Narayana, who is again in water, Anta Shayana. So the tongue, Vak, this is Vani. When we can use it right, then certainly world will be a place which is full of peace, full of joy, full of bliss. And let us use our tongue. We will pray to Swami, please give us that Shakti. We call it Vani Saraswati. Let that be Saraswati, never getting misused. Let it be used rightly. And as all the food items never get touched by the tongue, even the worldly vasanas should not get touched in the so-called reminded tongue, so that we are at ease. This is my prayer to Swami for all the devotees. And
Thank you, brother, so much. I wish to offer gratitude to Bhagwan, first of all, that giving us this opportunity to think of him and start this week of celebrations with our offering. And yes, brother, you want to say something at the end? Yeah.
Before you finish, I want to wish every one of you happy advance, happy Deepavali greetings, and my gratitude to Swami and my younger brother Abhi, so lovingly. He's a great thinker, orator. I am not, but this way you gave me the opportunity to rewind myself and think about Swami. I can't.
It's His grace. It's all His grace for us.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Abhi. And
Pleasure,
thanks to every devotee who are.
I think it will be a befitting closure that I will play one more bhajan of Hari Bhaiya at the end. And I hope with this thought, let us leave this evening with the memory of Bhagwan with this melodious bhajan, Aruna Ramana. And I again offer my gratitude to Bhagwan and thank you, Hari Bhaiya, for
Thank
your
you.
time and this beautiful evening. And wish you all a very happy, holy, and a divine Deepavali and Dhanteras. Thank you very much.
ध्यानमूलं गुरोर्मुक्ति पूजामूलं गुरोः पदम् मन्त्रमूलं गुरोर्वाक्यम् मोक्षमूलम् गुरु कृपा अरुणा रमण श्री गुरुदेवा
Aruna Ramana Shri Gurudeva
अरुणा रमण श्री गुरुदेवा
Aruna Ramana Shri Gurudeva
शेषारमणा सद्गुरुदेवा
Shesha Ramana Sadgurudeva
शेषारमणा सद्गुरुदेवा
Shesha Ramana Sadgurudeva
अरुणा रमण श्री गुरुदेवा
Aruna Ramana Shri Gurudeva
भव भय हरणा श्री साई देवा
Bhava Bhaya Harana Shri Sai Deva
भव भय हरणा श्री साई देवा
Bhava Bhaya Harana Shri Sai Deva
गुरु है सतचित आनंद देवा
Guru hai Sat Chit Anand देवा
गुरु है सतचित आनंद देवा
गुरु है सतचित आनंद देवा
आनंद देवा श्री साई 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 देवा
अरुणा रमणा श्री गुरुदेवा
अरुणा रमणा श्री गुरुदेवा
शेषारमणा सद्गुरुदेवा
शेषारमणा सद्गुरुदेवा
अरुणा रमणा श्री गुरुदेवा
अरुणा रमणा श्री गुरुदेवा
भव भय हरणा श्री साई देवा
भव भय हरणा श्री साई देवा
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 भव भय हरणा श्री साई देवा
भव भय हरणा श्री साई देवा
गुरु है सतचित आनंद देवा
गुरु है सतचित आनंद देवा
आनंद देवा श्री साई 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 देवा
अरुणा रमणा श्री गुरुदेवा
Sai Ram, and wish you all a very holy, happy Deepavali and a very divine birthday weekend. May Sai bless each and everyone. Sai Ram.